Hello and welcome to the Planet Beer TV speed dating sessions from the backstage at Rivington Farm Trip 2024.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Paul, what are we doing today?
This place, Chris, is packed to the rafters with quality breweries, so we thought we'd take the opportunity to get to know as many of them as we possibly can.
Yeah, so we're going to do quick 15-minute sessions where we're going to ask them questions, a bit like speed dating.
Yeah, a bit like speed dating.
So we can ask them like, who are you? What do you do? How much money are you on?
What's your relationship like with your parents?
Will you marry me?
That kind of thing.
Maybe. I don't know. Depends who comes in.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a lot of breweries to get through, plenty of content. So today, who we got, Paul?
Today's brewery is...
State of Kind.
Okay, so now joining us, we have Stu from State of Kind. Stu, hello.
Hello, good
Thanks
afternoon.
for joining us. I mean, we really...
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mean, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your day in lovely sunshine to come and spend time with us in a shipping container.
Yeah, which is probably hitting about 80 degrees.
It's fucking hot, man.
Yeah, it's wise.
So let's get stuck
moist.
straight in. State of Kind, who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm the head brewer at State of Kind, and we've only been going 2 years now. We set up the company just over 2 years ago, and then since it's 2 years in August, we've been going, and then just seem to be doing pretty decent with a little brewery in Wigan.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, so it's Wigan, isn't it? So it's,
Yeah,
you're not too far from here.
It's neighbours, 20 minutes from here, so it's not too far at all.
It was quite funny yesterday because you were showing us that you'd made the trip out to Farm Trip, and you were showing us your security cam because you had a brew currently on the go.
So yeah, we did the Stew Mosto collab yesterday, which I started at 6 o'clock in the morning. I mashed in, and then once the boil started, I thought, I ain't sitting here for 6 hours. No way.
I've got drinking and socialising to do.
So I set up my home security cameras pointed at the boil kettle on the sight glass, and just so I knew when it got to 6 hour boil, 800 litres, that I didn't blow the elements, go home now, go back to the brewery. But I didn't tell you boys, it was a bit of a fucking nightmare actually.
Oh, no.
So I was going back to the brewery, which I thought it's usually 20 minutes. It took me nearly 1 hour, 15 minutes.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh shit. It's like, I'm going to get back in the elements of burnt out. But then I got back and it was all fine. It was
That's
good.
good. It was funny though because you showed us. You're like, hey, check this out. Hey, look, if this drops below 1,000, I'm fucked.
Yeah, oh shit, Cree. Like, I'm blowing the elements again.
It was like a boozy speed. Yeah, it was good. But it was funny because when we put a wish list together of people to speak to, so there's some obvious standouts, and there's obviously a lot of brewers here who we don't really know. So we asked our friend Ollie at Bruiser. We said, who should we speak to? Who which characters should we be getting in touch with? And he just went, State of Kind.
Why have I've got this name for myself? I don't know why. It's not the ADHD. I'm just.
Well, I think he gave us a full list.
full
He gave
list.
me a list of about 5 or 6 breweries, and then he went, but my top pick would be Stu from State of Kind.
Well, I did meet you boys yesterday as well. I introduced myself and we had a bit of fun.
Oh, it was
we
good.
did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you harangued every brew who walked past with us, which was pretty funny. And we talked about your testicles. So
We
it was
did.
good.
About your, yeah, I mean, he's like, I don't remember.
God, don't talk about my balls. Right? Yeah, if you could see them now, they're sweating, they're pumping, they're dripping.
I mean, if you listen to this on a podcast, thankfully you won't have to see them. But if you watch this on YouTube, we're going to make Stu not show his balls in the best way we can. But, yeah.
I've actually dipped them in your glasses as well. So, yeah.
That's what that smell is.
Yeah.
So that's a good diversion though, because we've asked you to bring along a beer that either encapsulates State of Kind the most, or a beer that you're most excited about at the moment. What are we drinking?
At the moment, we're drinking, it's a 5.8, it's obviously hazy again.
I mean,
Juice bar.
yeah, I mean, look at that, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm really into the New Zealand hops in a big way at the moment. So this is 5.8% Riwaka, Motueka Sub-Zero hop keef. And then we've been doing the dip hopping with the Citra 702 as well.
It's just, I mean, that's everything you want in a modern.
Just trying to capture a bit of body in
dry
it as
hops?
well. Like,
'Cause, I mean, you're getting like
pretty
a-
much everything double dry hops
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Just to layer
lovely.
it up as well. We started like doing a biotransformation early dry hop, and then crashing it down to 40, and then doing the double dry hop from there as well.
Yeah. What are you guys most known for? If you were, is it
Obviously, my balls.
apart from your genitalia.
Not beer, just like balls, highs, and Wigan. That's it. Yeah. Nothing to do with beer.
And that's the state of it.
Yeah. State of it, not state of kind. Yeah. Or state of those. So what we're best known for? Just mainly just a hazy pales. I'll be honest with you, that's what sells.
Yeah.
Like, I love West Coast in my bag.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But then do a West Coast and it hangs around for weeks. Especially next, we've got a tap room as well. So obviously we make for the tap room and for trade. And you put like a keg of West Coast in the tap room and it hangs about for a while. Hazy pales, smash them all day.
Yeah.
But I do love brewing stouts as well.
Yeah,
But
so-
thanks to the government and the duty,
Yeah.
we get butchered on duty with anything.
We
above.
can talk about that all day. In fact,
Well, don't because I know nothing about it.
We have, but yeah, unfortunately, we've only got 10 minutes. But you poured us a new stout.
It's just a new stout. So this was only the second brew, which I brewed on the kit in the brewery. It's bizarre. Most people start low, then build up. The first brew was a dipper,
Fuck yeah.
and the second brew was this.
You're talking Chris's language here.
So
by the
then
way,
we put it into a spare side barrel for 2 years, and then we only pulled it out of the barrel one week ago, and they only had 3 days to turn it round out of the barrel. So I just had a ton of coconut flakes,
I was going to say, yeah.
man.
toasted and raw coconut, maple. Luckily, it's not re-fermented. Put a ton of maple syrup in there
Just
and
the
vanilla.
smell.
I'm going in. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
God,
just
mate,
the
let me know what you
smell, man.
think. But it seems to have, like, say, to put that much
It's a bounty bar.
coconut in. I think it's taken away from the barrel, the coconut. I still get a touch of the barrel there.
So what barrel is it in?
It was a spare side.
Space side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love spare side.
Yeah.
So
It's it kind of comes in, but like you say, there's a lot of
it's not over
coconut.
boozy.
Yeah,
I think I went overboard on the coconut because I only had like 2 days to turn it round on the coconut. I went a little bit heavy on it.
It's like a bounty bar. It's been rolled in maple syrup.
Man, I could drink that though, all day long.
God.
Actually, I couldn't drink it all day.
It's
long.
only 11%.
I was about to
that's
ask actually,
fine.
what's
That's-
The basement
that's
is a barrel
fine,
at
yeah,
10%, and this you pull about 1% out of the
Oh,
barrel.
in that case, it's a day sipper for me.
Yeah.
No, but that's fine.
So I would love to do more stouts, I'll be honest with you. But then it's just cost as well, isn't it? And like after the one yesterday, with the price of electricity and the 6-7 hour boil,
Oh man, I bet.
that's a bit expensive.
But I bet there's quite a bit of experience in this area. You know, imperial stout and barrel aging at this very festival. I mean, there's some pretty renowned brewers here who specialise in this stuff, right?
Well, they do, but everyone doesn't know. But I bet Damien didn't tell us. You had Damien on before.
Yeah.
Damien's actually from Wigan as well.
Yeah.
He's from Lee.
Yeah, he's from Lee, like so.
Yeah.
Well, Lee's not really Wigan. That's a bit more.
Is he trying to disown Wigan?
Oh,
I think so. No, I think you disown Lee if you call not Wigan. Anyone who's from Lee here, I'm sorry, but no. Wigan's bad, but Lee's worse.
we talked about Lee because you know Sean Keaveney, the DJ, so we were quite excited about that. And yeah, he's the only person I know who's from Lee.
Yeah, there's some good, like, there's Drew here from Low Key as well.
Oh, yeah,
some
of
nice
course.
barrel
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and there's
yeah.
Pinter. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and Blackout apparently.
That's Stu Mosto, who we was with yesterday as well.
Oh, yeah.
I was still surprised at that. Like, that's a bit of a fanboy of Stu Mosto as well.
It's quite funny because I forget the brewer's name from Stew Master who you bought over.
Michael. I said Michael, but it's Mihal.
Yeah, me house. So he was quite a quiet, gentle soul by the sounds of it. I mean, you must have
That's because he
steamrolled
doesn't
him
speak
to
English.
fuck.
No, I don't. And he has no
I
idea.
just imagine you in the brewery
For
with
6 hours yesterday, he didn't understand a word what I said. I bet you guys don't either.
No,
And I'm
it-
trying to speak posh at the moment.
No. Well,
Look, I'm from Birmingham. I mean, listen to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
state. Listen to the state of it. But
what was really funny is like when we were chatting with you and Michael yesterday is like
Mihal.
you absolutely ripped because he just appeared. He had an empty glass, and he just appeared with like a full glass
Of
And
his
you're
own.
like- and you're like, what are you drinking? Are you drinking your own beer?
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah,
that's
man.
vain. Honestly, it's so vain. It's unbelievable.
it was like a rabbit in the headlights. Bless him. I think he's got some kind of PTSD. But we'll
I
see.
made him wear a State of Kind t-shirt all yesterday, though. I made him actually take his Stu Mosto t-shirt off and wear State of Kind.
Why you're in this country,
Yeah.
you'll wear my gear. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. So, well, I mean, brilliant, man. So,
Do you have a tap room?
I was just gonna
Yeah,
ask
we
that
do have a
very
tap
question.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a big town. Obviously, it's in Wigan. It's like, believe it or not, I saw your interview. It is an industrial estate. I don't know what you boys have got about industrial estates.
We've got nothing against them.
That's not what I saw in that interview. What you did with Ben.
We had to try and think of an angle for the video. Or like, if you're going in and doing a brewery profile, you need to kind of come at it from an angle. And
in 2025, going to be the new farms.
Yeah,
that's what,
No, I'm joking.
that's what I've heard as well. But yeah, Christ, that's where everyone
No, it's
starts,
just
right?
the same again. We're just in Hindley and Wigan. Well, it's Ince in Wigan, but it's quite handy because it's like 5 minutes off the train. We're in between Liverpool and Manchester.
Nice.
Food vendors on every weekend. Probably seat about 70 inside and as many people outside as we can as want to come. Really.
yeah. I mean, that is the thing about Rivia, though, isn't it? It's like, for the location that it's in, not everyone has that same luxury of being able to say, we could have scenery like this, but also it would be in the middle of nowhere. But these guys are actually just off the M61.
Yeah.
You're not far away from civilization, but it feels it. So it's quite smart, actually.
I love this place. But have you been to Farm Trip before?
Yeah, we get invited every year.
Yeah. Okay,
well, lucky enough to, maybe not next year after Ben sees this interview, who knows.
Depends what you're going to say next.
Yeah, no, I'm not slagging them off. I love it up here. But yeah, we're lucky enough because they're our neighbours and they help us out with things. We help them. It's like it's a great community.
It's amazing.
It's the recurrent theme, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it's 10
fucking
minutes from where I
awesome.
live as well. I live 10 minutes from here as well, so it's perfect.
Oh, brilliant, man. So we're kind of asking everybody, what does Farm Trip mean to you as a brewer and a head brewer and as a business, but also in terms of beer festivals?
Just beer festivals
In general,
really, yeah.
what do you get out of those, and why do they work?
For me, this is the pinnacle of beer festivals. I get so
It's the best.
By far. I don't mean to disrespect any other beer festival because I love beer. Like, I was at Track last week. It was lucky enough to put Welcome to the Neighbourhood.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe I was invited there. Like, that was unbelievable.
There's some cracking breweries pouring there.
What a lineup, man.
It's very good. But then coming to Farm Trip every year, it's the highlight. I love it. I love it so much, especially when the sun gods come out as well.
I say,
It's like,
blessed
the weather's
today.
been so shite up north recently, and now we've got this all weekend. But it's just like, as a brewer, it's just like to pour alongside your peers as well, like people you respect in the industry. It's like, holy shit, I'm talking to the guy from Banter, or like,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable, like pouring at the side of Day and Damien from Emperors and Low Key. Yeah, I love it. It's just, and it's so chilled as well. I think it's more about as well, you're not expected to stand behind the bar for 10 hours and serve. You do your few hours, have a chill, chat with the brewers, go back, do a few more hours, and then, yeah, I love it so much.
It's such a socialist utopia. Everyone's just working on each other's behalf, aren't they? So they're just standing in, jumping in on the taps. It's great,
and
man.
there's no arrogance in it as well.
Yeah.
Like, just,
Everyone said that.
just no arrogance whatsoever.
It just is what it is.
Yeah. Everyone's just so chilled out, enjoys each other's company.
Yeah, I love it here. I mean, I think I'm just going to stay.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I love it so much.
It's a good day to be in a shipping container, isn't it? 90-degree heat.
What is it? Tad warm, but hey, it's fine.
So we talked obviously about some of the people that you're pouring next to and stuff. What would your dream collab be? Or who is here right now that you've had one of their beers and you're like, you know what, you weren't on my radar before, but let's talk.
Do you know what? I did sort a few, maybe last month, I ticked one of those off.
Oh, go on.
Okay, go on.
Yep.
Which was like, Matt from Track messaged me.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit.
We know Matt. We interviewed him recently, actually, so we haven't released it yet.
Honestly,
But, yeah.
he's such
awesome.
a nice guy. Like,
He's
so
such a
cool
dude.
and chilled.
Yeah.
And like, he just like, said, do you fancy coming for a collab? Like, what? It's like, yeah, go on then, we'll come. But then in regards, like, yesterday was our first European international collab we did with Stu Mosto. So then I'm a big fan of Arpus.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Oh,
And
man.
I just want to speak to the guy from Arpus, so I'm going to butter him up.
That is
Maybe buy him a pizza.
Estonia,
Yeah,
Finland.
lube up Arpus.
Estonia, Finland,
Arpus.
Latvia.
I think they're-
One of the Baltic countries.
Yeah, just
One of them.
you're just going to go around the map now.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
I
Like-
can't remember.
I just love the smoothie sours, what them guys do. They just nail it.
I'm quite famously on this channel anyway not a fan of smoothie sours in any way, shape, or form. But Arpus have always been a complete exception for me because they just work. They just connect with my taste buds for some reason. It's great.
We did do one with that with Asvex.
Oh, silly. With the fucking Mana series. Oh,
but
my god,
honestly-
those guys.
They're a pain in the ass. Honestly, they're fucking ball ache. It's like
Smoothie sours or Azvex?
no.
I was going to say, actually, it sounded like Azvex.
Jack from Azvex is an absolute pain in the ass. No, it's just having to. It's the P word, the pasteurising them.
Oh, right.
Don't tell camera I said pasteurising. Like,
we're okay with talking down to camera. It's fine.
yeah, bell ends, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that up.
But yeah, having to. So we did the collab with Azvex, and it was fine pasteurising the cans. So we've not got pasteurisers. We put them into the water tun, fill them up with water. Once it hits 70 degrees, pasteurised. So I put the key kegs in there as well afterwards to pasteurise those, and all the tops of the key kegs melted.
What?
Yeah. So we had to get a blowtorch. We got told about this off Azvex. So we had to get the blowtorch on to get them back into the shape to fix the key keg coupler onto it.
So these are guys that are well versed in it. Like, oh, it's fine. You just need to use a blowtorch.
Like, we're not like we did a club with Hull
happen.
City, and like they're fine. They've got them inline pasteuriser. Like we've not got that luxury.
You know what helped this melting? More melting.
Yeah. But yeah, I tell you, it depends. Like say, I love doing collabs more just to learn, just to see how these guys do it. Like, we keep saying we're going to do one with Damien, like, because he's a Wigan guy. But
you will collab with Damien at some point. The man's prolific.
We was going to do a 3-way collab with Damien and Drew from Low Key. But like, because Drew's down in Kent, it's just like getting all three of us together at the same time. And then it will happen, hopefully.
Yeah. But I think the joke was earlier that, you know, if you haven't collabed with Damien,
you will.
You will collab with Damien.
Yeah. It's like two types of people: people that have and the people that don't know they have yet.
He might be collabing with you now. You just don't know.
It's in your brew kit.
Yeah.
he potentially is a bigger collab whore than I am.
Yeah.
But if it works,
yeah.
And
why
you
not?
need people like that passing around their knowledge because they know to fucking brew.
Yeah,
you know, so those are the
massively.
people
It's all a bit. It's just a massive learning curve. Like I said, I loved it when we collab with Rivington, and potentially we might be doing another one coming up.
Awesome.
If he begs me hard enough.
Yeah, well,
yeah. You're listening, Ben.
Yeah. Look. I'm going to be the
you're going to be the guy, aren't you?
the time twat. But we have to call it quits, mate. You could speak all day. You're a legend.
Why do you have to put time in front of that?
That's how it's gonna be, right?
I was petrified like 15. Oh shit! What can I talk about for 15 minutes? It's like I'm
a
boring character, but then I'm on 17 minutes 30 now. I'm doing well here. I want to roll. I can carry on now. Can it be 30 minutes?
What's that word that they do in Parliament? Like not filibuster.
Yeah,
you're basically going to filibuster. So
yeah. But look, this has been.
I have no idea.
The guy, the speaker in Parliament's actually from Charlie, isn't he?
Lindsay Hoyle.
Lindsay.
No. Look, that was Jimmy Savile.
I actually dressed up as Jimmy Savile. What? I did. I'll show you a picture.
Carry on.
Can you show pictures to cameras on here?
Yeah.
Can you put it out?
Yeah, that's why they're there.
Hold it next to your face. I'll show you a picture, and I dressed up as Jimmy Savile at. It's actually at the brewery. It was a birthday party.
Has it been on your socials or anything? Okay, well,
it might have got deleted though. I'll show you after the cameras have gone off.
Yeah, but he's still a person.
I mean, that's Chekhov's Savile.
But I was actually
right there. You can't talk about it.
I was actually dead Jimmy Savile. I was Jimmy Savile as he is now, not when he was.
I was dead.
Yeah, I was a dead Jimmy Savile.
And good riddance.
I'm gonna wrap that up immediately, but I do want to see this. But let's take that offline.
Stu,
mate,
Stu, thanks so much, man.
Thanks.
Thanks, awesome. Guys. Anyway.